my name's Kenneth McDonach. I work for IT Resolution Limited. We're an MSP, managed service provider. I'm now classed as the security director within the company. And that takes up a lot of my time because we do it not just for ourselves, but we also do it for some other clients as well. Our idea was that as time was going by, the security sector was becoming more and more prevalent with our clients. So we've now got Cyber Essentials, we've got ISO 27001, and in some part of the market that makes us unique. I was a little bit more fortunate because I had some experience with other ISOs, 14001 specifically, which I studied quite extensively. And have implemented in several companies in a previous life. So you're looking at this new standard, you're looking at all the things you've got to comply with, all the things you may not be familiar with, and you're thinking, well, do I really want to go down the road of having template documents and spreadsheets? And I went, no, this is not the way to deal with this standard, really. So the main thing here is your risk register. Everything works around your risk register. So you really have to be able to look at that in a logical manner. And when you read it, it's really so wide. You're thinking, where do you start with this? So that's when I thought there must be a system out there that helps people do this. And it was at that point I came across Conformio. So when I looked at Conformio and I started to look at it more closely, what I really liked about it was the implementation steps. It's very clear. You do this, and then you do this, and then you do this. And that suited me personally. So you've got built-in wizards, which are great and save you a lot of time. And you're still in this implementation steps. You just follow them one at a time. It moves you through the process. The risk register itself, the whole module, one of the most essential elements, is very good. It's still quite daunting, but it's very good at what it does. And for me personally, when we were looking at implementing this, and we done this in the space, we implemented it using Conformio within about 5.5 months from beginning to end. Once we decided we were doing it that way, that's how long it took. And one of the best functions for me personally was the audit and evidence module. Fantastic module, because it really, having done ISOs before, ISOs are all about say what you do what you say, and record the fact that you've done it. And that creates your evidence. And the audit and evidence module helps you do exactly that. By going through all the implementation steps, you've created all these plans, procedures, policies, and that then gives you the chance to prove and show what you've done and what you have in place to comply with all these. We decided quite early on we were going to keep all of our documentation inside Conformio, which, when you link it to the audit and evidence, makes it a lot easier. So we found it very useful. And then, even when we had went through all the pain of doing the certification and doing it rather quickly, we found there was this lovely maintenance module that helped us keep it going as well, and keeps you up to date and keeps nudging you whenever you need to do something. So I wouldn't say, it's the way it integrates with its modules and guides you very clearly what you need to do. There are still, as I said, some daunting steps that you need to go through, but it's there to help you do that. And it does it very well. To be honest, for any size of company, I've seen a few systems because I've worked with several companies. I would not hesitate to recommend Conformio, really, because of the way that it integrates its modules with these implementation steps.